What is a common thing in your country, but rare in others? People don't talk to new people here for some reason. I'd rather stand and sit on that empty seat next to a stranger / every Swede ever. Could also be people in Switzerland. That's just cause they're always neutral. If they get to know you, they might actually start favoring you over other people, and that's not the Swiss way. I remember striking up a conversation with a stranger in Scandinavia. She said, "You must be American. Only Americans talk to strangers." That's one thing I miss about America. When I lived in Los Angeles for a few years, here nobody ever talks to anyone, unless they have been formally introduced. "Buddy, you gotta come to Canada. We talk to everyone. Never a silent elevator ride or bus ride, man. If you're a friendly person, you outfit right in. Don't get me wrong, we do have some ducks here, but most are awesome." ## In Colombia, hot chocolate is served with slices of salted cheese in it. I feel like that is something that sounds disgusting, but actually isn't that bad. I'm disgusted, but intrigued. Tipping and gun ownership. US? Guessing tipping gave it away. You know how it is. The right to properly tip your waitresses shall not be infringed. People who speak 4 to 5 languages fluently. Edit, to answer the confusion in the comments. It's Luxembourg. It's the goddamn Dutch, not the US. Tax not included in advertised price. Lined above you does that too. Greetings from Canada. Had no idea this wasn't normal up until now, tbh. I thought most Western societies did this, not just us Canadians and America. I could be ignorant, but at least all the countries I've been to, never been to North America, include tax, so what you see on the tag is what you pay. You're not being ignorant, that's what the point of this thread is. Only North America doesn't display the after-tax price. Oh boy, Australia has a single pricing. www.ac.gov.au web link, law which states, when prices are advertised or promoted, products and services must clearly display a single price, which is the minimum total cost that is able to be calculated. This should include all taxes, duties and extra fees ***, and the price of all aspects of the final product and service. It's great, and I wish everywhere had it. B-Day, apparently. Also, the fact that every supermarket here has a section with fresh cold cuts, cheeses and bread-like products. Couldn't find a single one in California. Lunch break is an actual break, where you sit at a table and have a 2/3 course meal. People won't likely just eat a sandwich and get back to work. Pantomimes at Christmas. Real ale, separate hot and cold taps, mint sauce, brown sauce. Thanking the bus driver with a cheers. Drive in my neck of the woods. Apologizing when someone else steps on your foot. Gotta be UK. Scheduled blackouts to reduce pressure on the electrical grid. I'm not actually sure if it's a world thing or if it's common in Eastern Europe overall, but the biggest motivation for people here in Lithuania is to not be seen as a little bitch. The people here aren't antisocial and rude to strangers, but if they see someone being mugged or w/e they'll immediately try to help. But it goes further than that. The thing that I feel embodies this the most is our lack of anti-maskers. Like, people are very skeptical of them. But everyone wears a mask everywhere they have to wear one. Not because it's the right thing to do, or out of fear of COVID, or even out of fear of the very heavy fines we have for maskless cunts. The majority of the adult population here personally knows someone that's lived through either the Gulags or the Holocaust, while the current generation, talking 35 to 40 here, I feel like that's where the current adult/leading generation is, has still lived through a fair bit of the Soviet Union. The general consensus is that, if you whine about a cloth mask, you're a worthless little bitch. That's the main reason everyone wears a mask. In other words, the unique thing is that our country's population is one big bully, but we are better off this way. Bagged milk, legal weed and fermented maple syrup. Bagged milk was a mystery I loved in school. Lil square pouch and you just shank it with the straw and suck. Root beer. In America this is widely available and basically universally liked, but give it to someone from another country, especially a European country, and they will hate it. My brother-in-law is from Denmark and he says root beer tastes like their toothpaste. He hates root beer and can't understand why we love it so much. I wanna use his toothpaste. The liberal use of the word cunt. Mad cuckoo, sick cuckoo, shit cuckoo, concept, dog cuckoo, scanon, cunt, cunt of a thing, cunt. Allow me to translate. Mad cuckoo, good bloke sick cuckoo, very good bloke shit cuckoo, jerk/asshole concept, it's broken. Dog cuckoo, a deplorable person scanon, cunt, how are you, friend? Cunt of a thing, this is really irritating. Cunt, could be anything without context. Thanks for the translation. Saunas in most apartments or at least apartment buildings. Haven't lived in a building that doesn't have one. A lot of great well-known and underground metal bands. And a nuclear power plant that is at this point 11 years behind schedule. And according to Wikipedia the third most expensive building in the world. Edit, corrected a typo. Too bad my apartment doesn't have a sauna, but there is luckily one I use nearby. Also Mayo Old Kiloto. My apartment is a sauna 3 months out of the year. I work for the company building that plant. I typed up a long-winded explanation, but I decided this would sum it up better. Sigh. I married a Norwegian, so I could see more metal bands live. Edit, my husband is Norwegian. He is an awesome person. The real reason we got married is because he let me have Harry Potter wedding. Is that the only reason? Seems valid to me. No. I have other reasons like Norwegian desserts are amazing, and marrying into a family that can make them for me daily was a big selling point. Screens in your windows. I didn't know that wasn't a thing all over the world until I commented on a post here in Reddit. There was a post showing a person with a personal bug net around their bed to keep the bugs out. I was like, wait, why don't you guys have window screens to prevent bugs getting in your house in the first place? Apparently a ton of people don't. I never knew that. Thought it was interesting. Mosquitoes, black flies, and horse and moose flies here in Maine are super bad during the summer. I can't imagine somewhere like the tropics. Edit. Since some of you don't know what a moosefly is, it's basically a big ass, more pissed off cousin of the horsefly. They're typically between 0.75 to 1.5 inches long. I have those all around my yard in midsummer and ranks number 2 on my own bug bite pain scale for my state. This pic shows mooseflies on the left and horseflies on the right. i.imgur.com web link. The next pic is the king of painful bug bites in my state. My opinion, they're called giant water bugs. This thing was in my garage this summer, but when I was in high school, I got bit by one right on the side of my foot when I was walking barefoot outside. They're nicknamed toe biters for a reason. i.imgur.com web link. If you wanna see Coyote Peterson get bit by a toe biter, you can see it here. Skip to 1330. www.youtube.com web link. Yeah, we have them in Canada as well, for obvious reasons. I do not understand how the rest of the world tolerates this, because it's not that bugs are less bitty around the world. Some places have much worse things entirely. Such cheap olive oil, and eating incredibly late. Lunch is more or less at 1 to 3 p.m., and dinner at 9 to 10 p.m. That is why in Spain we have snacks between foods. Isn't the reason for eating late having to do with an old dictator's rule or something? I remember reading about that. Tiltable windows, apparently. First time I ever encountered a tiltable window, it was one that opened normally outwards, but the top tilted inward. It scared the shit out of me. I thought it was falling on top of me. That's so weird. Making them tiltable is so easy and so useful. I've never seen a window that can't do that in my country. Pharmaceutical ads, and the grocery list of potential life-ending side effects they come with. Antidepressant commercials like, you're gonna feel great if you don't get fat, impotent, and violently suicidal. Good luck. Milk dispensers at school cafeterias or restaurants, but it's not as common. I live in Sweden where food and drinks such as water and milk is provided free for students. Whenever I tell someone outside of Scandinavia that we have milk dispensers, they are always very surprised. Medical debt. Americans. Also, student debt, existence debt. Poutine. Goddamn, are you guys missing out on poutine? Seriously unhealthy, but also good for the soul. So is it really unhealthy? Yes. Yes it is. But you're still missing out. For those wondering, it's fries topped with gravy and cheese curds.